9th. First order of business is approval of minutes, and if committee members have had a chance to review, I would entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Item number 1 under new business is the queuing permit discussion. Welcome back, Jimbo.
I'm gonna go over the changes that we were asked to make, and you have those changes for you. Under section B, there will be the fees shall be waived to January 1st of 2023. So they've got a full year before there are any fees to be collected. On the second page, under paragraph 4, the queuing permittee or the person in charge will not be responsible for controlling the activity of persons that are outside the queuing line on the city right of way. That was one of the changes requested last night, so they're not responsible for those people. Chief of police or his designee in paragraph D. Designee must be the rank of sergeant or higher, so we're clarifying that we're not going to have to be a patrol officer. The time of queuing to start in paragraph F on the third page will be 11 p.m. rather than 10 p.m. That was a request to change so that people could get in and they could get their initial rush in. And the DPD said that was fine, the problems don't start till after 11 p.m. And then there's a review date by the administration committee, and I put it on for November 1st, 2022, which is when admin is scheduled to meet.
And that's after the A&M game?
Yes.
Yes. First weekend in October.
I'm good with it.
What questions and discussion do committee members have and outside committee members on the council? Please chime in and let's make sure we get this right before I ask our guests to chime in too. Any council comments or questions for Mr. Woodson? None? Chair would recognize our guests if you'd like to speak.
Yeah, I noticed that it said September 1st effective date, which would be the weekend leading up to our first home game. Was wondering if y'all meet next Tuesday, if there's any chance that we can go ahead and put this in effect, so we do have multiple weekends to get comfortable with everything that we're gonna have to do before we just get rushed with it on the first home game weekend. So just asking.
Well, nothing would prevent you from
Yeah,
doing it.
you
You
can
could
do
do
it.
it.
Yeah, I know, I just,
Go ahead and practice.
Yeah.
a couple of weekends to, have it under our belts before we do just get rushed with a, football weekend.
Mr. Woodson, that'd be all right
Yeah.
if they went
Just do
practice.
an earlier effective date, just give me a date and we'll.
What's
Yeah,
that
we can-
gonna
we can do
generate,
that. I mean,
Jimbo, in terms of, do we have to
that won't-
reintroduce it,
No.
advertise it,
Well,
anything
this
like
is
that?
not for next week anyway, so we'll take off the effective date of September 1st. We just make it effective Tuesday.
Okay.
What we're trying to do is give them time to buy their permits
I
before
think
the
that's
effective
fine.
date.
Is that good?
If we make it immediately effective,
Yep.
then you can't queue without a permit, so you gotta get your permits like immediately.
Yes, if you make it effective immediately, it will become effective upon publication the Monday following the Tuesday you pass it. So if you pass it Tuesday, the 16th is next Tuesday? And so the following Monday would be August 22nd.
Okay, so this won't be on the council agenda.
Next week, and I give you
Okay.
6 days to get your permits and get your queuing in line.
Sure.
Is that okay? Any questions or other?
All right, and we review it November 1, admin and policy?
Okay.
Good.
Any of our other guests have any concerns, questions, comments? Yes, sir.
Yes, yeah, thank you for
Well, you're welcome.
the changes or the amendments. There's one thing, in section E, it's on the revocation part, it talks about, the queuing permit may be revoked by the city council following the third queuing violation. What's not there, is like a reset, is that like, if I have a violation in December or in November, one in the following year or the following year, that's 3 total, there's no reset to the policy here, right? It seems like it could be year 1, year 4, and year 7.
Wouldn't that be under a single, aren't they annually renewing the license?
So 12 months.
So,
12
yeah,
months.
for language purposes, may wanna have that added, so it's
So-
reset.
During the period of one license, Mr. Woodson?
Or
During the period of one license, the three,
we would do a rolling
the
12
three
months.
violations,
So
but
if they had-
essentially, when you renew that license, that's like the old thing you clear the screen with, right?
We could do that on each license year, or we could do a rolling 12 months.
Chief, you got any preference? I don't. But it does seem right not to have them continue indefinitely.
Yeah, I mean, I think, the license, I mean, that would be a perfect opportunity to say.
Every license, I like the
Yeah,
idea of
for
every time
license
you
year.
get your license, you get a
During
receipt.
that license period.
Right. Thank you, guys.
And where do we, when it does go through, where do we pick the permits up?
Come to the revenue department.
Revenue?
Of course, you could have used that if you wanted to.
What?
We have to vote on it.
We are.
We are.
Motion.
Second.
Any other, we gotta move, motion second, any other discussion on this before we have a committee meeting? I have to say, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Please.
Or hold it till November first.
Yeah, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 2, ordinance amending section 718 of the Code of Tuscaloosa to add the NAICS classification for the sidewalk queuing permits. Mr. Woodson,
Motion to table, right?
Yes, sir, we'd ask
Yeah.
that this be tabled. It is
Until
on
when?
tonight's-
till
Actually, it would need to be
This would need to be
withdrawn from
withdrawn.
this committee.
withdrawn.
And we'll ask that you table it on council tonight to go
Okay.
next week so they go together.
That's right.
Yeah, I would entertain a motion to withdraw this.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. The item is withdrawn. Item number 3, approval of contract amendment with Team Dynamics for purchase of additional licenses, total of $37,7340 for 1 year. Mr. Foster, welcome.
Yes, sir. This is just adding additional licenses to the product we use for IT ticketing system, and they require a contract amendment for that because it is I believe this is the third of the 3-year.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 4 is approval to enter into a minor public works contract with Paints On Us Plus for painting external metal trim and gutters at Fletcher Water Resource Recovery Facility. The total is $9,350. Kimberly, welcome.
Hello, how are y'all?
Good, how are you?
Good. So this is just to paint all the exterior metal trim and the gutters at the Fletcher facility, and we're doing this as part of the renovation and just fixing the place up some. So this one is, funded in the Fletcher operations budget.
In budget.
In budget.
Yes.
So-
Any discussion?
So
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 5 is approval to enter into minor public works contract with Harpole Steel Buildings for gutter repair at Fletcher, total $3750. Kimberly.
Probably should have had these in reversed order now that I'm looking at these, but, so this is to repair the gutters and downspouts at Fletcher
Before you
prior
paint.
to painting them.
Before you
Yes.
paint. Well, that would
Yes,
be
sir.
important. Any discussion or would entertain a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Is there any other business to be brought before our committee today? If not, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Our next Public Projects Committee meeting will be next Tuesday, August 16th. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are